What is going on, you guys? jacobrdoty here, back from another vlog, and today we're gonna be in the garage to start it off. And I have to make a quick point, which is in my last video, I have that Corvette suck on the thumbnail. That was really to make fun of my buddy Sabir, who's really a big GM fan. Like, he loves C6 Corvettes, and he was looking for a C6 Corvette. He's been really wanting one of those for a long time now, and he's starting to begin the process of really, I guess, working towards it and not just saying it, but actually getting it. So he's allocating his funds, getting the right car, looking around, because he really wants to find the right car, which those C6Zs, I mean, come on, I've made a video on a C7Z, which is his brother-in-law's. That thing is insane. It's the yellow one. It's pretty late, like pretty back there on my channel. I did it really early in my YouTube career, but this C6Z, we were doing research on it, and he's been, you know, we text like every day about cars and stuff that we're wanting to do and all that. And he's been saying like the C6Z, he's been sending videos of them, photos, and to be honest, they don't suck. They're freaking sick. The only thing that sucks on them, I guess, is the interior. They're just old GM, like that 2007, 2008 GM. So nothing too special, but the power, the transmission, once you go past, I think he said 08 and above, you get the TR6060, which is the same transmission that's in the 10 through 14 Shelby, or I guess 11 through 14 Shelby. I don't know, but the TR6060, that thing's a beast. It's gonna handle all the power in a just V8 light fiberglass. That car is awesome. It's gonna be super fun. And I can't wait for him to get it because it's gonna be awesome content for the channel, and we'll race him. And we watched a couple of videos. I don't know if this thing's gonna actually beat it with even my mods, because those C6Zs weigh so little. They have so much horsepower and they're NA, so there's no boost to build. They just go. Now I have my Diode Dynamics hat on today, and I'm gonna talk about the headlights probably for the last time, besides me just oogling over them in the future videos whenever they look really sweet. But I wanna show you guys some of the features. The app and the usability of it is why I went with Diode Dynamics. Now I have their side markers, I have their switchbacks and all that stuff. And honestly, the reason why I went with those is because I trust the company. They have a lot of research and development into what actually goes into these electronics. And some of those Chinese brands don't, and they also don't have a warranty and stuff like that. So at least with Diode Dynamics, you get some of that stuff, and you actually get an American company. I think they're based in St. Louis, Missouri, so even sicker that they're right there in the middle of the United States, shipping all over. This sick bug gut on there, and really, that's gotta be like one of my pet peeves living on this road, is that people fly by, and you'd think it would be me with the Mustang being the guy that's flying around the neighborhood. But really, I've literally had people try to pass me on these roads because I'm going 25 in my own neighborhood. And then they're trying to like bully me to be the guy that goes fast and looks like that douchebag. So if you're in a neighborhood, be safe. There's people out, there's walkers and stuff, especially because the weather's getting nice. So that's my little PSA about that. But I freaking hate when people fly past in my neighborhood. I sound like an old man, like, get off my lawn, but I just want to look out for kids, because imagine if you hit a kid in the neighborhood, you have to live with that for the rest of your life. Like, that is terrible. So just avoid that altogether and don't get stupid in a neighborhood. But back to something way happier in talking about these cool headlights. We have the switchbacks, which you guys have probably seen and gotten so tired of looking at now, but it goes to orange, then it goes to white. The satin black looks good in there. However, I didn't really show you guys the app. When I first did the install, I really didn't show you guys too much about how it comes together as far as the app and all that. I was so like tired of working on it and just showing you guys it that I just went to bed. Like, I put the car away, everything was done, bolted together, go to bed. So today we're gonna change that, and here's the app. So it's right here on my homepage, Diode Dynamics, and I named it Doty 50. So I don't know, in case I get other cars that have Diode Dynamics, we have the app. Click into there, and it loads it in. Whenever you're within range, it'll pop in with this page. If it's not within range, so like let's say I'm around the block or something, it would just say cannot find. But once you're in, then you can turn them on. So click on right there in the top right, and you saw it turn on. And then this is like a single color, so you can see them changing as much as we want. And this is obviously happening on the other side as well, but I'm just showing you guys one side. All the colors here, and I have my presets. So if you want to, you can hold down. So like, let's say I want this teal blue instead of that green, you can just hold down on that preset, and now it's teal. So then it'll go to that in case you want to set that up. You can change the brightness as well. So if you want it like super dim, maybe at night it's a little too bright, because these things are super bright. Although it's a single LED, dude, these things get crazy bright, especially when it's dark out. Like, this is just like a cloudy day, and you can still see it pretty good. Now, something you also might be wondering is, how are they on when my car's off? Well, I have it wired to a constant 12 volt, so that way I don't have to have my car on. And these LEDs, I literally left them overnight one day. I just had them on purple and I didn't know it. And I went inside and they stayed on overnight, started my car up, and really there was no big deal. I mean, it started right back up and it didn't affect anything. And I have the bags and all that too, so if I had any kind of power leak, I would have known. But these things are ultra efficient, ultra bright, and I haven't had any issues with having it just directly wired and having it on and off with my app alone. The other thing is they have a couple of pre-made patterns here, so you can have this red fade, you could change the speed of it, blue, so all the colors there. They have 2 color crossfades, so there's that, red and green, kind of Christmassy, green and blue, and you could change that. Yellow strobe, which I don't even know if you guys could see. Whoa, dude, on the camera, it just shows it going so slow, but really it's like a strobe light. So the camera's picking it up there. So see how it gets faster and faster? It's literally going so fast, the camera doesn't pick it up. Once you go full speed, dude, the camera doesn't even pick it up. Wow, that is so crazy. And then there's custom, so you can set your own pattern, and this is what I've been playing with. So I have this one, the emergency strobe, so it looks like red, white, and blue, kind of like a cop. And so that's kind of what I have for that. I have a work crew one, so it's orange and white. So that's kind of like Caltrans here, who does like road work. And I just have like a fade through everything. So I have just the major colors so it can fade through them nice and slow. And I just timed it. Those are just a few of the features that I've been playing with. And it's pretty cool, especially whenever you have on the 2 bars and you have the lower fogs, which I can do. Well, I have to have my key in for the fogs and stuff, so that way they don't run out the battery too. But at least with just the DRLs, you can just have those running. Like one day I was just that ricer dude and I freaking put them on while I was at the grocery store just to see. And I don't know, maybe everyone was like making fun of me, but I thought it looked cool whenever it was just like sitting there with yellow. I don't know, I might be just that ricer. That's probably gonna be enough talking about these lights. I've already made a couple of videos and clips on them. I just wanted to share with you guys some of the app features. Just because I didn't show off the app as much as I wanted to, I was just so tired and I didn't think about it. And then in the last video, it was like pure daylight and I was out in the sun, so you weren't gonna be able to see them anyways. Something else Diode Dynamics makes is the interior lights. So they have the footwell lighting. That'll be kind of like the premiums, how the premiums have the cup holder lights and then the footwell lights and then the, I guess, the little door pocket lights. That's really the only difference besides the leather that I think the premiums have on my car. I already have the sound system that's way better. If I got the interior lights and I got leather, basically this car would be a premium at that point. Like other than that, there's nothing else different as far as features go. One of my next videos is gonna showcase the guy who had the GT500, his GT350R, which is again like OEM plus, track ready, carbon fiber, forged wheels, you name it, he's got it on there. It's pretty insane. Expect that next week, either in Monday, Wednesday, or Friday's upload, because I've been uploading 3 times a week and I've been kind of keeping to that schedule of Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then we always have like the commenters that always comment in every video. Don't think I don't notice you guys. I do, and I appreciate you guys so much. But that's gonna pretty much wrap up this video. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, then please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.